Hey there, all you groovy guys and gals. Welcome once again to our Saturday, our regular Saturday Trippy Food live stream. So we just kind of waddled in full of turkey and stuffing and other leftovers. Actually, that's not necessarily 100% true about the leftovers because I very, very quickly took the turkey carcass and then cooked it down into soup. So I picked out the little pieces of meat. I have that separate, and then I have like a pitcher of the broth. So I can do all kinds of stuff with that. So, basically cut everything down so now everything fits in the refrigerator. Hope everybody, at least in the US, had a great Thanksgiving because, they're the only ones that celebrate Thanksgiving. And I hope everybody else outside of the US had a great week. So that's all we say. Hey, TH in the room. Like we were already talking to Stoner Kitchen, old guy in Colorado, and Janice Yamanaka. Yamanaka, I said that right. Who are already in the chat. Already talking before we even started. So welcome everybody. Brian Smith in the room. Steve Russell here as well, and the Cassandra. So it sounds like we got a nice little crew already and ready to go, and everybody's saying hello to each other, which is nice. It's that time of year where there's that line again. Look at that. It's that the time of year again when everybody is nice to each other, and hopefully we keep that going. We keep that going throughout the year. It's the most wonderful time of the week because it's Trippy Food. Hey, so who else did I miss? Dallas, yo, DJ in the room. What did you do for the rest of your Thanksgiving? Dallas, I don't know if you're asking me or everybody. We just had a small, get together with some turkey and played it safe. So Dallas is asking. Dallas, my grandson, welcome to the room, Dallas. Dallas, tell everybody what your channel is. So Dallas, you've seen Dallas in some of our videos. He was in I think we just recently did a candy episode with disgusting candy canes and mac and cheese candy. He was in our Fluffernutter episode. He was in we did some other ones too. And anyways, Dallas has a new channel, and what he does is he unboxes sports cards and games. I think, is it the Xbox, Dallas, that you just did your last video? But really good video. Check it out. But Dallas, put Dallas D Sports. Yeah. So guys, look for Dallas D Sports on YouTube, and that's Dallas's new channel. Check it out. Are you ready for the holidays? Do you become Santa? Well, I'm as big as Santa. I just don't have I have the gray hair. I have the Santa glasses. I just need the beard. So yeah, I could very well do Santa, I think. Did I miss anybody? I covered everybody. Everybody so far? Good. All right. We have a room full of people, so we will not delay. We will not wait till we get more people in the room before we start to go over what we're going to do today. So we have a variety of snacks, and today is Trippy Food Beer Night. So we are going to do a alcoholic beverage today. So Dallas, I'm sorry, you can't have any. Hey, happy birthday, Starfly. Today is Starfly's birthday, and they decided to spend it with us. So everybody, please wish Starfly a very, very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Starfly. Glad you can make it. All right, let's review our snacks. So we have, let me say, I'll put these in kind of mellowness order, I think. We'll try that, yeah. So, and again, a lot of hot stuff, just because it works out that way. I don't know why. So I just see something interesting, and it always turns out to be spicy or hot. So that's kind of what we got. So first on our hit parade, we have Diana brand Corn Brights. Now, I don't know what a Corn Bright is, but I think it's something very specific to Diana brand. Corn Brights, which are sugar-coated, vanilla-flavored corn snacks. And they look weird. They look like bananas, maybe? Well, the yellow ones look like bananas. I don't know what the green and the red ones look like. They just look weird. And, we're all about weird here. So this is going to be probably our first one. We'll start with the mellow stuff and then work into spicy. And then, let's see, number 2. I don't know if these are spicy or not, but this is Crickets. Crickets is the brand. Crickets Habas Saladitas, which are toasted broad beans. And I'm not sure what broad beans are, but they're toasted broad beans, and we're going to eat these. Let's see. Is it spicy? See, let's look at the ingredients here. Tiny letters. I had a... Yes, I do. So we have ingredients. Ingredients. Where are you hiding ingredients? Maybe there are no ingredients. Maybe there's nothing. Where are these made? Santa Isabel, Puria. Everything's in Spanish. Oh, ingredients. Selected toasted beans, vegetable oil, and salt. Pretty basic. So these are going to be mellow too. No spice in these. I thought they might be spicy, but apparently they're not. And where are they? Imported by TNC Specialties in Long Beach, California. But I don't know where they're manufactured or where they're from. But we're going to try these. So that'll be number 2. Google says broad bean is another name for fava bean or a horse bean. That's interesting. Oh, so the Cassandra, I'm glad you reminded me because we'll probably do more cards. Fava bean. Oh, those will go nice with a nice Chianti. Number 3 on our list of hit parade. These are vegan, gluten-free, paleo, and sustainable. No added sugar. It's like, maybe there's nothing in here. It's Wild Joy Goods is the brand, and this is banana jerky, which I think I've been called that before, banana jerky. Chipotle lime flavored banana jerky. Now, they look kind of weird. They look like anchovies, but they're dry. This will be interesting. Marinated banana slices. So we'll try that. That'll be a little bit spicy because it's Chipotle. So, you beat me to the Chianti. Well, even if you did it, we wouldn't have been able to hear you. So, but Stoner, we can share that. That's okay. A win for both of us. Love those cards. Yes, you do, the Cassandra, and we love doing the cards. I don't know if everybody else loves doing it as much as you do, but they're fun. So we're going to do the cards again. We'll do a card before we do a snack and beverage. And then last but not least, I believe we were talking about this on one of the previous streams, which is why Janice, who is very alert and very astute and very observant, heard me talking about Andy Capp's fries, or Andy Capp fries. And I don't know if I ever had them, but I know they've been around for like a billion years. And these are oven baked, which they probably weren't originally oven baked. My guess is they were probably originally fried. But again, they've been around for years. Andy Capp's hot fries, corn and potato snack. So it's a mixture of corn and potatoes, but they kind of look like French fries. And this was given to us by Janice Yamanaka while we met her in Orange County, and we actually filmed an episode. So her episode should be out not this coming Monday, because this coming Monday we have an episode that we did with Rob Switch, which we did. I don't know if you can see the can up there. The Hormel Reaper. What is it? The Hormel Ghost Reaper Chili. We did that on a remote with Rob Switch. So that will be out Monday. And then the following Monday will be the episode that we filmed with Janice at Knott's Berry Farm. And we tried Mrs. Knott's famous fried chicken that they've been making since 1935. So, it'll be a chicken thing. We also have to go back to the original Pioneer chicken, and we'll try some other chicken stuff. So that should be out again Monday. And thank you, Janice, again for the Andy Capp fries. Good. I have a big bag. Yeah. So I don't know. I would have to ask Stoner because he's already started into his bag. We'll have to ask him like how good they are and how long that bag will last. Look at this. These little lines coming through the blinds here. It kind of gives it like a little icicle kind of look here. So we're festive. We're ready for the holidays. Thanksgiving in the bag. Christmas on the way. Hanukkah on the way. Kwanzaa maybe on the way. What else? Anything else? Anything else between now and the end of the year, besides Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa? What am I missing? Am I missing anything? We'll have it covered. We will do some sort of episode. We'll have some fun stuff done. What day? Somebody tell me real quick. What day Christmas is on this year? What day of the week Christmas is on this year? Please let me know. We'll figure things out. Bob in the room. Welcome, Bob. REA Junior Music in the room. Bob from Massachusetts. Welcome, Bob. Always good to see you. Always a nice way to spend a Saturday with friends, old friends and new friends. So cool. Something cool. Oh, The YouTube ad they made me watch talked about 5 foods to avoid. Hopefully, they are the ones you are eating today. That would be nice. Hey, let me know because if they're not, we will do an episode specifically about eating the 5 foods they tell you to avoid. One of the things that you can check out, something cool. One of the things that you can check out is we did an episode. This is like maybe 4 years ago, maybe even longer. But we did an episode. I think it's called "We're All Gonna Die Anyway," and basically, I made a dish, putting everything in it that people are allergic to or like are bad for you. So it has like gluten, peanuts, alcohol, smoke. What else did I put in there? I put a bunch of stuff in there, and I just made a dish that's supposed to be bad for you and everything. And I think at the time, I don't remember how long ago, but I think at the time everybody was depressed, everybody was upset and everything. And I'm like, let's just eat something bad for you and everything. So check that episode out. Let me know if that's one of the 5 foods that's covered. If it is not one of the 5 foods that's covered, let us know which 5 foods were covered, and we're gonna eat them. We're gonna eat those 5 foods, and we're gonna have fun with it. So I'm gonna have fun, and you're gonna have fun. We're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna need plastic surgery to wipe the smiles off our faces. We're going to be whistling zippity doodah. Yeah. All right. I can get it. Friday the 25th. Okay. Christmas is on a Friday. So our live stream will be on the 26th. That's fine. It's the day after Christmas. So we'll make it kind of Christmassy. We'll keep the Christmas spirit going. Christmas, Friday the 24th. Oh, hey. And Brian Smith. I'm talking to Brian Smith, and I didn't welcome him to the room. Welcome to the room, Brian Smith. What did I do? Sorry, Val, I'll skip the ad. All right. Well, maybe I'll do some research and I'll try to find it as the 5 foods to avoid. I'll just Google that. We'll see what comes up. You never had the Andy Capps. I might have, because like I said, they've been around forever. They've been around for decades. I mean, decades of decades. And it's possible that in my younger days I have had them, but I can't remember the last time I had them. So it's been that long. So this is kind of like a refresher. And I don't remember them being hot. So maybe they have like regular ones and they have hot ones and new ones or whatever. But you know, so this will either jog my memory or it'll be a first, and we'll see what they taste like. So looking forward to that. I think those are probably going to be the hottest, so we'll save those for last. Now, speaking of hot, we have another one of our extreme heat hot sauces, also courtesy of Janice. And so we'll do another one of these today, and I'll just pull them out by random. I would tell you what we have left, but I don't remember what we used. So like I said, I'll just pull them out by random, and I'll tell you which one we're using. Here we go. Okay, so today's fiery death is going to be, today we're doing Ass Blaster. So that ought to be fun. And again, this is, I think it's 1 million on the Scoville scale, 1 million Scoville units. And it's extract, and I think that that's flavored with habanero, but I think they're going for pain more than flavor, but we'll see. So we're going to do the Ass Blaster today. All right, there we go. So you saw that video. Oh, thank you. And then sounding like Matt. What part was sounding like Matt? I want to remember that. I could do a Matt imitation. I do some voices and stuff, but I don't know, like I never tried to do Matt. Although some people say that I start the show, I kind of sound like Matt, but I don't want to do him a disservice by doing a bad imitation of him. So I'll work on it. Zack Attack Studios, welcome Zack Attack. I don't recognize the name, so I think you may have watched one of the live streams before, but I think this is the first time I've seen you in the chat. So welcome, and please, everybody, give Zack Attack, one of our hearty and healthy and hale Trippy Food welcomes. Welcome to the room, Zack Attack. We'll call you Zack. Is that okay? We call you Zack. We like to shorten things up sometimes, like Stoner Kitchen. We call him Stoner. We don't even use his real name. Okay, and then so we have our hot sauces, we have our snacks, now our beverage, our alcoholic beverage, and this is from Hardywood Brewery, and Hardywood Brewery is in Virginia, probably Hardywood, Virginia? No, I'm sorry, Richmond, Virginia, from Richmond, Virginia, Hardywood, and this is Christmas pancakes. Now that looked interesting. I didn't get it because, you know, we're post-Thanksgiving going into Christmas and everything. That's not really why I got it. It just looked interesting. That's one happy looking gingerbread man there. about to eat his stack of pancakes. But this beer has, it is an imperial milk stout, and you know how we love our stouts. It is imperial milk stout with spices, honey, and maple syrup. So it's gonna taste very breakfasty, I think. And stouts kind of lend themselves to that, anyways. They have that kind of grainy sweetness to them, I think. So so this is probably going to be like a really sweet, maybe like you could use this as a dessert beer, or it'd be really good for a beer float. But we'll see. I mean, it could taste like crap. We don't know. Never had it before. So Hardywood Christmas pancakes. Now, as far as where I got these, let's see. I got the Diana Corn Brights. I got those at Vallarta, which is a Mexican supermarket. So that's where, if you have a Mexican supermarket near you, they would probably carry those. I got these broad beans, believe it or not, at Ralph's, which is a Kroger store. So check your larger Kroger stores; they may have that there. I got the banana jerky also at Ralph's, which is a Kroger store. And in case you don't, like, just go to Kroger's website and you can see what their stores are. Like, I think up in the Pacific Northwest, it's Fred Meyer. I think maybe Food Lion is another one, another Kroger store. I don't know if they have actual Kroger stores, like a store that's just called Kroger and not something else. The Andy Caps, again, we got from Janice. I'm not sure where she got it, but thank you. And the beer I got at, where did I get the beer? Oh, Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's had this. But I imagine like you could probably get it at Bevmo or a Total Wine & More. Probably have that. And then we have you know, some water just to wash things down if we don't want to like kill the taste of the beer with something that we ate and didn't like. This is just Trader Joe's sparkling water. There's something about the way that they mix their hydrogen and oxygen together. Their water is just really good, like that. Okay, so we're good. I heard that Cali went into lockdown. Not all of Cali. I think, as far as I know, LA County and Orange County, but there's some other places around. There's other big places, I would say around the country, but probably around the world, that have gone into lockdown. I know that Toronto has gone into some sort of lockdown, whatever that means. So in LA County, the lockdown is like, don't go out unless you absolutely need to. I don't know how they're going to enforce that. People are still going to go to the grocery store, etc. I think they were waiting to see what the number of COVID cases were before they decided whether they were going to stop doing outdoor dining. So they weren't doing indoor dining; they were doing outdoor dining. But they said that, I think it was like as if there was an average of 4,000 cases per day, they were going to stop outdoor dining. So I don't know if they did that or not. I don't know what the status is. Somebody told me that it might start on Monday. Yes, Janice, LA does have the 10 p.m. curfew as well. So that's what I know of, and that's what I know of here. And again, I have heard that Toronto's in lockdown, and I'm sure that they're doing likewise in other cities. Because I mean, if you look at the coronavirus statistics, it's just doing this. It's bad. It's bad. So so you know what I always say at the end. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and everything. It's like, wear a mask, safe distance. You know, I know some people think that it's a violation of your rights. If you think about it, you can't go into a grocery store without a shirt and shoes. It's just another piece of clothing that you put on. But really, you're helping to curb the spread. And if we do that, we don't have to do the lockdowns and stuff like that. So and there's a vaccine on the way, or several vaccines on the way. So maybe good news. But let's try to rope this thing in and get this thing in hand. It's not a political issue. It shouldn't be a political issue. It's a public health issue. Let's all work together on trying to bring that down so that we don't have to do lockdowns, and we don't have to worry about restaurants going out of business because they only do takeout and curb pickup and things along those lines. So, hi, Caveman Emo. Did I miss something? Okay, I missed Caveman Emo. Sounds interesting for a beer. It does sound interesting for a beer. And like I said, it is a stout. It is a milk stout, and that's right up my alley. So that's like I mean, not that I won't try, IPAs or lagers or things along those lines. I do change it up, but I kind of gravitate towards porters and stouts. Kind of like those. So I'm looking forward to it. But I've had some. Like I was gonna say, you can't ruin that, but I've had some bad ones, so you can ruin it. You very well can ruin it. The northeastern states might lock down after Thanksgiving. Well, it is after Thanksgiving, so we'll see how dumb people were. Yeah. No, that's true. Because I think there was like travel. People were at airports getting on planes, and I mean millions of people were traveling. And I kind of understand that. Like you want to be with your family on Thanksgiving, and every year you go visit your family, and then people were just going like, I can't not go. I can't not see my family on Thanksgiving. But the thing is like, if you're not careful and everything, it just makes things much worse. So yeah, there's probably going to be a huge spike after this. Maybe not everywhere, but yeah, because Thanksgiving people just went crazy and like let's do a house full of people and go over to a bunch of houses and stuff. And it's a shame because that's part of what the holidays is, right? Getting together with family and friends. But we got to get this thing in check so that we can get back to a somewhat normal life. Don't listen to Matt. Take care of each other. Yeah, it's kind of like, well, I don't think Matt is really honestly telling people not to take care of each other. I think it's just like, it's kind of like sarcasm. It's kind of like he's going like, oh, people don't care. People don't care about each other. It's like, I think it's just that's his way of saying it. I know that Matt does take care of other people. I know that Matt is cautious about stuff like that. He wears the mask. He does the safe distancing and stuff like that. So I know that Matt does that. So I think that's just like one of his things to say. And it's kind of become a joke between us. Like when I end a Trippy Food episode and I say, take care of others. And then he'll say, nah, just worry about yourself. He's being sarcastic. He's just kidding around. Which episode was the candy episode, the disgusting candy episode that we did with Dallas, DJ. At the very end of it, I said, take care of each other, take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon. And then Dallas says, and wear your masks. So, listen to Dallas. He knows what he's talking about. He plays a doctor on TV. Or he would. Okay. What have I missed? Because, I'm yapping. I'm missing all this stuff that's going by. At least I have live chat on, not top chat. That's good. A former bodyguard for Pantera was also nicknamed Val. Oh. Well, my nickname is because my full name is Valentino, so Val is easier, one syllable, easier to remember. I don't know why the bodyguard's name was Val. Maybe his name was like Valiant. Val. What is Val? What else is Val a nickname for besides Valerie? We're not going there. I was alone for Thanksgiving. We'll quarantine for a family Christmas together. Oh, nice. So did you at least have a nice Thanksgiving? Because the thing, if you think about it, right, even if you were alone for Thanksgiving, or even if you had a very, very minimal gathering for Thanksgiving, at the same time, it's like it's a time to give thanks. So how is Doodle? Doodle may show up. I'll have to open that door. That door closed itself. I think the wind blew the door closed. I'll have to open that so the Doodle can come in and visit us if he wants to. Valentino is a cool name. Well, I hope so, because I've had it all my life, and that's been a long life. So, I'm just, it's what I got. It's what my mom named me. Because I was born near Valentine's Day. So that's, it is what it is. I had a great time, had deep fried turkey wings. That does sound good. I love turkey wings. That's like nobody eats a turkey wing on Thanksgiving. So, like, if you're a turkey wing fan, it's all you, man. It's all you every Thanksgiving. So speaking of Thanksgiving, our Thanksgiving episode. I don't know if everybody watched our Thanksgiving episode, but we did a take on one of the classic Thanksgiving dishes, which is the green bean casserole, and we changed up the green bean casserole, and we made it more Native American, Latin American, right? And the reason we did that is because it's a day of thanks, right? And if you think about what the original Thanksgiving was, it was the European settlers from England who came to Plymouth, and the Wampanoag Indians helped them get through the first winter. So they were giving thanks in that was 1620. In 1621, they were giving thanks for the fact that they were able to survive the winter. And they were able to survive the winter thanks to the Wampanoag Indian tribe. And then we all know what happened, like, as things progressed with the European settlers and the Native Americans. So I just kind of tacked on that Indigenous Peoples Day on the end of that, just because it's Thanksgiving, and we need to recognize the fact that we weren't the first ones here, at least the white part of me, the white European part of me the Native American part of me was. So we need to recognize that there were other people here before, and those other people helped the settlers, and whatever happened after that and everything, but have to give thanks for everybody. But there were certain people that had a problem with that. That had a problem with that I was mentioning Native Americans, or that I was giving credit or thanks to Native Americans. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, how bad is that? One person wrote Indigenous Peoples Day, I'm unsubscribing. And I'm like, okay, don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out, because it's like, really, you're giving thanks, and if you are of white European ancestry, you have to give thanks. I mean, the Native, like I said, the Native Americans were here. In some cases they helped, in some cases they didn't so much, but still, we're all inclusive here. So that's me getting off on my, would you call that political? Me getting off on my rant, on my tangent. So done. All right, we'll get over that. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna open the beer first. I'm gonna try the beer first, and then we have something to drink while we're trying our snacks. Because usually like if I have multiple things, it's like snack, beverage, snack, beverage, beverage, snack, beverage, snack, whatever it is. But we have one beer. We'll open that at the beginning, and then we'll just kind of sip it as we go. Yes, the Cassandra, I would not open that beer until we did a card. So that's kind of how we do it, is like before we try anything, before we try any beverage or any snack, we do a card. So we will do a card. So I'm getting ready to open this beverage, this fine beverage. If you just came into the room, or if you came into the room recently, today's Trippy food beer is going to be Hardywood Brewery from Richmond, Virginia, and we're going to have their Christmas Pancakes beer, which is an imperial milk stout with spices, nutmeg, and maple syrup. Ooh, that sounds so Christmassy. Ooh, I'm all Christmassy all over. All right, so we will do a card. Even sauce the wings. That does sound good. Deep fried turkey wings and sauced. Yeah, now I want wings. I'm trying to work something out with my friend Anshu from Exotic Meat Market. So we're trying to do stuff with bird wings. I think maybe we'll do emu wings. That'll be interesting. We'll try to do something like that. So, okay, our first card. Thank you, Alexandra. Our first card. Yeah, I'll ask this one. It's relatively easy. And again, if you don't know the answer to this, it's fun if you take a guess, throw out the guess. If you look it up, fine. We all learn something together. So you either know it, you think you know it, or you don't know it and you look it up. Either way, we all learn something. So the question is, which herb is used in the production of pesto? And the answer is A, thyme, B, coriander, or C, basil. Once again, the question is, which herb is used in the production of pesto? A, thyme, B, coriander, or C, basil. Let's think about that a little bit while we open our delicious beverage. Now look at that, they're already throwing it out. And I'm gonna ask, is it Lue? Am I pronouncing that right? Or is L-U-A, Lue? Is Lue okay? Is that right? Lue? Either way, I don't recall seeing you in here before. So you are either new to the live stream, or have watched the live stream before, but this is your first time in the live chat. But either way, welcome. Everybody, please give Lue, and again, correct me if I'm not saying that right. Everybody, please give Lue a warm and hearty Trippy food welcome. So I read the card. Time to open the beverage. Julie is not here yet. I'm not sure. Julie has been really busy lately. So Julie is not here unless she's lurking. Oh, first time here. Well, welcome, Lue. Lue is fine. Okay, great. Julie is not here yet. She's been really busy lately, and there's been a lot of stuff going on. So she may or may not join us. Hopefully she'll join us. That'll be nice. ATW, did I miss you, ATW, or is this your first? Did you just pop in? ATW, but welcome back. Always good to see you. Oh, first time watching. Well, great. Enjoy. So we are going to drink our Hardywood Christmas Pancakes beer, our Imperial Milk Stout, and we're going to drink it out of our Solvang Centennial glass. So Solvang, if you go back and look at our Central California Coast episode, we visit Solvang. Solvang, which was founded in 1911 by some I think it's 2 or maybe 3 Danish educators. And it's kind of like this Danish enclave in the middle of Central California. But anyways, we were there for the Taste of Solvang, which is this kind of, well, you just kind of walk around in different restaurants and everything. And we got this nice handy little glass that marks the centennial of Solvang in 2011. So this is what we're going to be drinking, our Hardywood Christmas Pancakes Imperial Milk Stout. All right. So hi, Tybalt and Kevin McKinnon. People are just sneaking into the room here. Hey, we got Nova Scotia. We got another Canada. Speaking of Canada, where is Food Taster? This is the first that we don't have Food Taster in here. He's usually here pretty early. But anyways, welcome from Nova Scotia, Canada, Kevin McKinnon. Good to see you. And everybody, I was going to say everybody please welcome Kevin, but it looks like everybody already has. Now, where's Tybalt? Because I'm seeing Tybalt there. Oh, there's Tybalt. Howdy, Val. Just done watching some of your videos and the ones you were in on reckless eating. Oh, and did you enjoy those videos, or are they controversial? Let me know. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like. Let me know what you'd like to see. And welcome to the room, Tybalt. Everybody, please welcome Tybalt and Kevin McKinnon from Nova Scotia to the room, as you've been doing. So love you guys. I love you all. All right, here we go. So again, Julie is not here to rate my pour. So, if she asks later on, either that or she'll watch the playback and then she'll say, Dad, that's about a 4 out of 10. We'll see. Cans are harder. Out of the bottle, it's a lot easier because you fit the lip of the bottle in there. Cans are a little harder. So, there's always some spillage from cans. Let's try this and see. Ooh, that's a nice color. I don't know if the idea is you're supposed to form a head on this or you're not supposed to form a head on this. I don't know. I think you're supposed to pour into the side of the glass. She was a bartender. I never was, so I wouldn't know. Hardywood Christmas Pancakes from Hardywood Brewing in Richmond, Virginia. Mazel tov. So that's got a lot going on in it. It has spices, honey, and maple syrup. Now, with spices, honey, and maple syrup, you would expect this to be, I would say, exceptionally sweet, and it's not, which is weird. Ooh, wow, that's like, it had like a little alcohol kick. What is the ABV on this? It is, oh shoot, it's 9.2. That's a kick. There's a Christmas morning for you. Hey kids, open your damn presents. This one almost tastes fruity, like it almost has like prune flavor. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because I like prunes. Like in a prune Danish, that kind of way. It's like a prune Danish. That's what it kind of tastes like. It has a little. It's a little bit. I don't want to say bitter. I want to say sour, like a little bit of a sour taste to it. And you would think, like I said, with maple syrup and honey, it would be exceptionally sweet, and it's really not. There's not a lot of sweetness in it. It is spicy, and I don't mean spicy like capsaicin spicy. I mean spicy like cinnamon, nutmeg, clove spicy. It's a nice Christmassy drink. It really is. I'm gonna go as far as to say this would be good room temperature. Would actually be really good room temperature. It's that kind of it kind of wants to be drunk at room temperature. That's what I'm sensing from this. Although I think there was something on it that said to serve it cold. I thought best enjoyed fresh. So I'm not sure what best enjoyed fresh means. Like open it as soon as you buy it, or fresh means don't chill it. I don't really know. I don't see anything that tells you should chill it and everything. But it really, to be perfectly, let's see, pour slowly into a stem glass. Savor at 45 degrees. Now, 45 degrees is not what I would call room temperature. I think if you are at temperature in 45 degrees, you probably live in the Northwest Territories or somewhere along there. I am about to pop open a Natter Days strawberry bacon. Did you sneak in the room? I didn't see you. No, Bacon, you're not so late. It's only 1:35. We've only been doing this for half an hour. You are not late. There's still an hour and a half to go. So you are fine. We just opened our beverage. We didn't open any snacks. So you're good. You're good. A Natterday strawberry lemonade. Haven't heard of that. Let us know what it tastes like, or let us know if you like it. It sounds interesting though. Some dark beers have a dark dried fruit note. I would say this is it. Almost like a fruit cake, right, Stoner? Like a fruit cake taste. Let's kind of have that fruit cake taste. Fresh means just not to age the bottle or the can. Some people like to stock up beer cellars, drink it ASAP whatever temperature. Yeah. Well, they're suggesting drink the beer at 45 degrees, not drink the beer in a 45-degree room. Drink the beer at 45 degrees. But wow, it's almost 10%. That's got a little kick. Which is why it does have a breathy alcohol consistency to it. We have 10% beer in Nova Scotia, usually between 4 and 5%. Well, 4 and 5 is probably a standard for like most, I would say, craft beers. There was one beer, it was a Lagunitas stout, but I can't remember specifically which one. And I remember drinking it, and just after maybe having drunk maybe that much, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less than that, and started feeling lightheaded and everything. And I looked at it, was like 14%. I have never heard of a beer at 14%, but this one just like packed a punch. It was crazy. It's natural light. Oh, okay. I got some, what is it? A natural light. I just got a bunch of those that I'm going to gift to Reckless Eating because they can use it more than I can. The cans are like this big. That would kill me, but it's going to taste like ass beer with fruity ass. Yeah, sounds about right. I didn't know they made something else, like a strawberry lemonade. That's kind of weird. Tried a 17% beer once. It was awful. Do you remember which one, Cassandra? The Cassandra? I always have to add that in there. I'm just tempted to say Cassandra, but a 17% beer. I can't. Yeah, because I imagine like the stronger a beer is, the more alcohol flavor you get, and the alcohol burn doesn't have any business being in a beer, as far as I'm concerned when I'm drinking. It was a barley wine. Okay, Sam Adams' Utopia can push 30%. Holy crap! It straddles the line between beer and whatever comes next. What does come next? Because it's like wine. What comes next? Well, a Zinfandel, and if any of you winos out there can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that a Zinfandel is sweeter. So when you're making a wine, if you stop the fermentation process at a certain point, during the fermentation process, early in the fermentation process, you get more sugar, less alcohol, and as you let it go, you get more alcohol, less sugar. If you let wine keep going, it turns into vinegar. But early in the fermentation process, higher sugar, lower alcohol, and then as it goes, that reverses itself. So my understanding, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, my understanding is Zinfandel is stopped early in that process, so it's a higher sugar content, a sweeter wine, and less alcohol. So maybe I don't know what beer becomes if you allow it to become more alcohol. I don't know, and I don't know what you would call a beer that has a very, very low alcohol content in it, like that you're stopping the fermentation process early on. I don't know, I'm not sure, but it's great because I get to learn something, and I love to learn stuff. I think you should learn something new every day. Which reminds me, we have a card to do. I don't think I've had more than 9% in a beer. Yeah, like I said, I think it was. Maybe it's 14. The Lagunitas was like 14%. I think it was 14, either 14 or 16. I can't remember which, but it packed a punch. It had a kick. Duvel. That has a really nice smell. Wow. It has that almost like cloves, like a smell of cloves. That's a nice holiday beer. That's going to get a big thumbs up for me. It's weird because the higher you can actually taste the higher alcohol content, you can actually taste the alcohol in it. It's kind of a weird thing, but that's nice. I like it. I would like this warm. I would drink it room temperature. It would be nice. Looks like Matt sent me. If anybody's like talking, I don't know if Matt is doing a live stream. Let's see. He sent me a photo. I can talk and do this at the same time. Let's see what he sent me a photo of. It's him doing what? It is him drinking something that says anal. So it had a longer word, and then he cut it off. He just like the picture is cut off, and he's drinking something called I think it's like some sort of Warheads beer, and just the last part of it says anal, and that's what he's drinking. So it's a funny picture, but I think there's more to it. I think there's a story behind there, and I don't have time to get that. But Matt, if you're free, hopefully you'll jump on the stream. That'd be nice to see you. Rugged Child, that's a new name. I don't recognize you, Rugged Child. You know your stuff, Val. Well, I don't know that I know my stuff. I'm guessing, and I'm asking you guys to help me out. So most IPAs I have are like 10. Claudia, my wife, her favorite is what is that? Voodoo Ranger hazy what? Something. Oh, Voodoo Ranger something haze, Juicy Haze. That's what it is, Juicy Haze. And she swears by that one. That's her favorite. It's an IPA, but it's a fruity IPA. Because some IPAs are like really high in the hops and can be kind of bitter, and that one's not bitter at all. Like very fruity. That's one of her favorites. So, Soljasaya 17. Wow, man, we got a room full of people today. Welcome back, Soljasaya. I haven't seen you in a while. And Rugged Child, I think you might be new because I don't, unless you changed your name. So we don't recognize you, but everybody please give them give Soljasaya a welcome back, and give Rugged Child a warm and hearty Trippy Food welcome. Welcome to the room. We need a Doodle Ziegler crossover. Yeah, I drank a 17.2 ABV stout called Big Ass Money Stout. Didn't mind the booziness, but way too sweet. Yeah, is it? I'm wondering because, like I said, the Lagunitas one I had a high ABV, and I'm just wondering if it's typical of stouts and porters to have that high in alcohol content. I don't know. Not sure. Ah, that's what it is. Warheads beer. The top of the can says artisanal. That's what it is. And he just had it cut off where it said anal, and thought it was funny. So, and it kind of is. Hi to all. I just missed come in. I know that we got a full room today. This is nice. Have you tried the Andy Capps yet? I have not. I've not opened any of the snacks yet. We wanted to start with the beer today and then work our way into the snacks. Also, what am I going to put the hot sauce on? What would be maybe banana jerky? Maybe would be a good thing to put the hot sauce on. We'll try that because everything else seems small and like, and I think maybe it would conflict with the Andy Capp fries. I don't know. That's just me. Like amber ales and wheat beers. Yeah, I like beers. And it's funny because I didn't used to like beers. I more gravitated towards wines, and to me, like I don't know, there's something about wine that I just kind of like fell off the wine wagon, I guess. Not really crazy about it. I'm just gonna open this door a little bit just in case Doodle's out there so he can come in. There we go. And then Doodle can come in. So Claudia, Mrs. Trippy Food, is Christmas decorating today. So she's out there putting up everything, putting all the Christmas decorations up. But I think she had to go. Ooh. And here he comes. It's Doodle. Doodle in the room. Come here, Doodle. Come here. Everybody, if you are not familiar with it, please meet Doodle. Doodle is a Doodle and I did an episode a while back where I ate dog food with him, but human consumption dog food, and he would give a paws up or a paws down and everything. But this is Doodle. Say hi, Doodle. Hi, Doodle. You want to say hi? Look over there, Doodle. Look over there, Doodle. Over that way. Look over that way. Over there. There you go. Look right there. Look right there, Doodle. There you go. There you go, Doodle. All right, well, I have his little bed here, so he can kind of keep us company. There you go, Doodle. If you need anything, let me know. I can't give you any of these snacks, though. They're not good for you. Running into your stream was a nice surprise this afternoon. Just opened a series in Nevada, Celebration Ale. What was the, yeah, I think you mean Sierra Nevada, right? I think Did I do a Sierra Nevada IPA a couple weeks ago? I think I did. I think I did that. Either that or I just drank it. I didn't do it on the episode, but I think so. Did I miss anybody? I did not miss anybody. I'm also chilling in backyard next to a bonfire. That sounds nice too. Here it is about 70 degrees. It's very, very nice. Very, very nice day. That's right around where I like it. I don't like it hot. What am I doing in Southern California, right? I don't like it hot. I don't mind the cold. My philosophy is you can always put on more clothing to stay warm. But in the heat, you can only take off so much. You have to start taking off skin after a while to try to get cool. And, that doesn't work so much for me. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the colder weather. But 70, really, really nice. It's kind of in between there. Really nice. No clouds, nice blue sky. And in Southern California, a blue sky is a big thing. Doodle is... his birthday's coming up. As far as they can tell, he was a rescue, and so they have to kind of guess at his age. But I think he's going to turn 2 December 5th. They let us pick a day, but they said probably the beginning of December is his birthday, so we picked December 5th because why not? Yeah, December 5th he's going to turn 2 years old, we think. So yeah, that's Doodle. Yeah, everybody loves Doodle. I love Doodle. Doodle's so awesome. And again, really good. Okay, so not to keep everybody waiting, but we'll go back to our... And the question was, which herb is used in the production of pesto? And the possible answers were A, thyme, B, coriander, C, basil. And I think everybody, if I remember correctly, I have to scroll back up. I think everybody just kind of threw out basil, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, way back up there. Janice said basil. The Cassandra said basil. Lou A said basil. Old guy in Colorado, Tom, said basil. All right. Well, sorry, but it is, in fact, basil. You guys were right. Whether you looked it up, it's not important whether you looked it up or not. It's not important whether you knew that or not. The thing is, you know it now. Or you knew it then. But everybody knows it now. It is basil. I say that, but I think I've had pestos that weren't made with basil, were made with other stuff. I mean, I think traditionally, pesto is going made with basil. Snack time. Thank you, Janice, for keeping me on track. Oh, the Trips. But it's funny because there's somebody named the Trips coming into the room on Trippy Food. So you should fit right in the Trips. I do not recognize your name. This may be the first time that you've either participated in the chat or the first time in the live stream. Either way, welcome. It's nice to have you here. Welcome the Trips. All right, snacks. So let's go in the order that we said, and we're going to start with these Diana Corn Brights, sugar-coated vanilla flavored corn snack. These just look like something sugary that you would eat at the county fair, but we'll see. Enjoying some Guinness, Chris. Welcome, Chris. Yeah, I love me some Guinness too. What is it? Hillbilly Reviews did a review of it's a Guinness and Hershey's. Like Guinness did something with Hershey's or something where it was like a chocolate stout and everything. It looked really, really good. So I don't know which Guinness just your traditional Guinness stout. Which one are you enjoying, Chris? Hey, Food Taster TV in the room. Hey, a little late, but never too late. Never too late. Good to see you, Food Taster TV. I do need to check out. I just saw that you posted a new episode today. It was like the 5 best and worst Christmas snacks or Christmassy snacks. I'll have to check that out after this. Ooh, smells like breakfast cereal. Just add milk. Bam cereal. Are you talking about this? Bacon, because you're absolutely right. It smells like breakfast cereal. Holy crap. It smells like, maybe not Fruit Loops. What does that smell like? It smells like breakfast cereal. Crazy talk. Normal old Guinness Stout. There's nothing wrong with that. I love Guinness Stout. I had a friend to tried to do a Das Boot of Guinness he did not finish. I'm not surprised. I would not be able to finish either. I'm a sipper though. As you can tell, I sip my beer. I sip my drinks. I can't chug. All right, here we go. Interesting. They look like these would be like you would something you put in Lucky Charms. Like you'd have that oat cereal, and then you would mix these in there. Like these would be like a little flavor add, whatever you call those things. Here, let's take a look at this. I have a hard time getting that focus there. There we go. They actually sound like more solid than they look, because they look kind of like airy and puffy. No, they don't sound like it. I can't sip beer because then it'll get warm. Well, yeah, but the thing is, food taster, that I like beer at room temperature, especially like European ales and stuff. I like them at room temperature. So for me, if it gets warm, it's not a negative quality for it. But they look like packing peanuts. Well, a little bit smaller than packing peanuts. They're like maybe like the size of banana runts, maybe. There's some density to it. They're sickeningly sweet. Oh my God, I didn't read a card before we started. Let's do one now. The Cassandra, keep me in line here. Remind me to do a card before we eat a snack. Let's see. Nope, can't do that one, and I can't do that one because I've talked about that. We can't do that one. Let's see. Yeah, this one's fine. It's common. A lot of people should know this, but just in case you don't, look it up, whatever, throw it out there. So the question is, what type of nut is used in the production of marzipan? Not marzipan, marzipan. There is a difference. What type of nut is used in the production of marzipan? Is it A, almond? Is it B, Brazil? Is it C, hazelnut? So we'll let that simmer a little bit. Throw it out when you know it. They look like Circus Peanuts. A little bit. The Circus Peanuts, I've only seen orange ones. Food taster, have you seen other color of the Circus Peanuts? You're talking about those big orange marshmallowy things. I haven't had those since I was a kid. And the reason I haven't had them since I was a kid is because even as a kid, I thought they were disgusting. So I think maybe I have to eat those though. Only because, we're trippy food. I think we're going to have to eat, at some point in time, we're going to have to get Circus Peanuts. We're going to have to eat Circus Peanuts, especially if anyone is unfamiliar. I don't know how popular those Circus Peanuts are. How many people in the room here are familiar with the Circus Peanuts? And they're not, like I said, they're not peanuts. They're just shaped like a peanut. They're about that big. They're orange. And they're kind of marshmallow, like a hard marshmallow. So how many people are familiar with that? Hi, progressive guy. Oh, hey, can we call you Prog? Is it that kind of progressive, or is it like progressive, like liberal progressive? It's like progressive. It's a or do you sell insurance? There's a lot of different uses of the name progressive. But welcome, progressive guy. Again, it sounds like we got a lot of new people in the room. A lot of names I don't recognize. But welcome, progressive guy. Welcome to the room. And it looks like people are already starting to welcome you, which is kind of cool. That's what we have here. Don't recommend them. Are you Bacon? You're talking about the Circus Peanuts, right? Because I don't either. They're nasty. Never had one. Are they peanut butter flavor? No, they're. I'm trying to remember if they have like orange essence in them, like orange flavored. They're orange colored. They're orange on the outside. They're white on the inside. I seem to remember them being orange flavored, but I could be wrong. Again, yeah, Tom, you've had them. Brian Smith has never heard of them. Ty Bolt has had them years ago. Let's see, Liberal Progressive. Okay, yeah, I figured it was one of those. Welcome to the room. I've had them. They taste like orange marshmallows, like orange flavored marshmallows, right, Janice? I think so. I like Circus Peanuts because they are banana flavored. Oh, I've seen and had colors of Circus Peanuts. I've only seen the orange ones. I've never seen other colors. So it sounds like we need to get out more. Either that or Canada's on the ball, and we're behind the curve on that one. It's just horrible sugar flavor. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. It's been more than 10 years since yeah, me too, Bacon. Years. Probably more than 10 years. A lot more than 10 years. Do you like shelled peanuts? I like all varieties of peanuts. So last year we did an episode. So Julie and I were driving down I-95 on the East Coast, and in Virginia we stopped at a place that had boiled peanuts, and we enjoyed boiled peanuts at this peanut farm in Virginia. So I like all sorts of peanuts, but boiled Spanish peanuts. The coated peanuts, like what do they call those? Not the Boston baked beans. I don't think those are peanut. I think the French burnt peanuts. They have that candy shell on it. They call them burnt peanuts. I don't think they're burnt, but yeah, I love peanuts. Shelled. There's deep fried peanuts. Deep fried peanuts. So they're fried in the shell, and you just eat it shell and all. Those are good too. The peanuts like a nasty leather sponge. It is. It's just, and we're not talking about peanuts. We're talking about the circus peanuts, which I don't think there's any peanuts in them. I'm going to have to find some of those. I don't know why, but we can't always eat good stuff, right? Right? I mean, that's the whole thing about trippy food. We have to eat unusual and interesting things, and it can't always be good. So I think we're gonna have to do that. I think we're gonna do circus peanuts. Maybe Dallas. Dallas, you still in the room? DJ, you there? If you're there, I think maybe we're gonna have to do circus peanuts. And if let me know if you've had circus peanuts before. Circus peanuts reminded me of Peeps. Yeah, the texture is different because the circus peanuts are much firmer than Peeps, but they're very similar because they're both kind of marshmallowy. I agree. Tybalt, I was not a fan of either one of those. We don't have circus peanuts in Canada. My American friends sent me 2 different bags of them to try. Wow. Okay. I thought maybe that you had, because when you're talking about different colors and different flavors and everything, that's why I thought maybe it was a Canadian thing. But because I only remember seeing the orange ones. But I'll have to take a look. Let's look around. Boiled peanuts are also popular in Hawaii. Yeah. It's a big Virginia thing, boiled peanuts. Or actually throughout the South. If you happen to be going from New England or the mid-Atlantic states and you're heading down to Florida and you're heading down 95, just any off-ramp you take on that highway, you're going to come to like a gas station or a convenience store or a little shack, and they're going to have boiled peanuts that whole way down. So it's like a big thing in the South, but they're pretty good. I like those. They sell the circus peanuts at Big Lots. Okay, I'm going to look for those, Janice. I'm going to get those, and we'll do an episode because we have to, I think. These really belong in a breakfast cereal. I mean, honestly, these belong in a breakfast cereal, but they're like you wouldn't want to give this to a kid a lot on a regular basis because they're really, really sweet. Are you a fan of eggnog, Val? I am a fan of eggnog. I do like eggnog. I also like fruitcake. It makes me weird, but eggnog and fruitcake. Yeah. I like eggnog with or without the rum. So, I'm going to kind of give these. I'm going to give these a thumbs in the middle. Again, it tastes like they took the little add-ins from a breakfast cereal and put them all in a bag. They're exceptionally sweet, which is why they don't get a thumbs up. They're just like way too sweet. So it has vanilla flavoring in it, but that vanilla flavoring is overwhelmed by the sugar. So thumbs in the middle on that one. They don't suck horribly. If you like sugary stuff, you probably like these. So Diana Corn Brights, and again, should be able to find these in a Latin American grocery. I think is where I got. Where did I get that? Yeah, that's where I got this. All right. Yeah, fruitcake it's such a weird thing. It's like it's one of those things that people hate, like oh my God, I got a fruitcake for Christmas, and I was excited when I get a fruitcake for Christmas. There's something else like mooncakes. Mooncakes are that same kind of thing, like the Asian or China. I think they're mostly Chinese. They may make mooncakes other places besides China, but mooncakes are one of those things like fruitcake, where people get them as a gift. Doodle, you let me know if you want to. I know the wind shut the door. I will open that for you if you need to. Mooncakes are like fruitcakes in that there's some people that just like, oh my God, I got a gift of mooncakes. And so it's the same kind of thing. People aren't crazy about them. But I like both. I like mooncakes and I like fruitcakes. Have you had the eggnog or chocolate milk from? I'm going to mispronounce that. That's a French name, Broguier. Broguier, maybe? Is that right? Broguier. I have not. I've seen it, but I have not had it. I have seen it at the grocery store. I'll pick some of that up if you recommend that, Janice. Homemade eggnog sounds amazing. Oh yeah, I imagine it would. You're making it yourself. The Cassandra, do you only use the egg yolks in that, or is it the whole egg? Do you use the egg yolk and the egg white in eggnog? Do you know the Cassandra? Or like when you make it, is that how you do it? Brogier's Dairy in Montebello. Maybe the dairy, but they sell it in grocery. I've seen it in the grocery store. So I've seen it at Ralph's. So I will have to get that, the eggnog. I'm not a big fan of chocolate milk. I mean, it's okay, but not a big fan of it. So to me, it would be like, that's okay. But eggnog, yes. So I'll have to try their eggnog. Let's answer the question. The question was, what type of nut is used in the production of marzipan? And the answers were A, almond, B, Brazil, or C, hazelnut. And the answer is A, almond, which I think I saw thrown out there. That's like way back up there somewhere. But I think everyone was saying almond. And if you didn't know, it's almond. And now we know. All right, cool. Yolks. That's what I thought. That's what kind of gives it its like orange yellow color. But I didn't know if they separated the yolks or used the whole egg. I didn't know that. When you said the eggnog from Brogier's is Huelhauser approved, because Huelhauser did an episode out there, and I think they at one point in time they had a milk bottle that had Huelhauser's picture on it. They put his picture on one of the milk bottles, and if I'm not mistaken, the dairy, I guess is what you would call it. The dairy was going to close or something, or they stopped production for a while or anything, and then they started back up again. So they're famous in these parts. I'll have to try that. I'm going to do a review of a store-bought eggnog and make my own to see how close or better I do. Well, Tom, I'm going to guess that yours is going to be better, and I say that because I've seen you in action, and like you always best what's available out there. Well, I guess it depends on where you get it. Like, is it a really good eggnog? But if it's just like a store-bought eggnog, like your average grocery store, like a Vaughn's or a Ralph's or a, whatever it is, I think yours will probably come out better. I'm always going to go back to your ghost pepper donut that you made that put Dunkin' Donuts ghost pepper donut to shame. So money's on you. If you're taking bets, my money is on you that your eggnog is going to be better. I'm looking forward to that video too. I would join you, but like I don't know that I would make a good eggnog. I don't know. Maybe the Cassandra should. The Cassandra, do you have a channel? Do you do videos, the Cassandra? I haven't seen any. I don't know. So, and this goes for everybody in the room. If you have a channel, if you're doing videos and everything, put it out there. Let us know what it is. We'll all check it out. We'll subscribe. We'll enjoy your channel. I like to think of us as a community that help each other. So, and like I said, we have one coming up with Rob Switch on Monday. Another one with Janice. We did one with Janice previously. The Chicago beef sandwich at Portillo's, and we're going to be doing Mrs. Knott's fried chicken this coming Monday. Got some other things in the works and other things planned. Would like to do some more stuff with some of you. So let me know. Did I miss it? I haven't uploaded for a long time, but I got over 1 million views. I have 1.2K subs. Oh, wow. Okay. Is your channel called The Cassandra? What is your channel called? Let's check it out. Put it up there. Put it up there so we can all check it out. We can all go out there. All right, time for another snack. So we did our corn brights. What did we say our number 2 was going to be? I think it was the fava beans with a nice Chianti. Oh, okay. All right, the Cassandra. I will definitely check that out afterwards. And everybody here in the room, check out the Cassandra's channel called The Cassandra. Just did Slotsky's. I saw that you were posting that. You did it in parts, like you did the bread separately, and then you were doing the sandwich. I think you did 3 parts, but I haven't had a chance to watch those yet, so I will. Because, I ate the heck out of Schlotsky sandwiches when I lived in Austin, Texas, which is where Schlotsky's is originally from. Used to be the only place you could get a Schlotzsky sandwich was Austin, Texas. And then they opened one in the airport in Austin, Texas. But so, like I said, I haven't had a Schlotzsky sandwich since the last time I was back in Austin. They're all over the place now, apparently. And I'll have to check that out. So I'll check that out afterwards as well. Hey, Dan, formerly is it Pineapple Express? Am I getting that right? I'm trying to remember. It was Pineapple Express, I think. But Dan, you have retired that. Welcome back, Dan. Good to see you in the room. I haven't seen you in a bit. Coming back from my farm in Marble, PA. Yeah, but I thought you were done with the farm. Did I misunderstand when you were saying that you were kind of like retiring from the farm? Miss you last times you were alive. Beautiful here in PA today. Weather was beautiful. Check the fence lines and boiler pipes. Yeah, I miss the fall. My favorite time of year in New England and the Mid-Atlantic states and everything. Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, Massachusetts, New England, and everything. I miss this time of year. I imagine. Let's see. We're in the third week in November, so I'm sure all the foliage is done. Right? Did they have good foliage this year? I think it depends on the temperature and how long the temperature lasts and how cold it gets at night and everything. But so I didn't hear from anybody how the foliage was this year. But that's my favorite thing about the fall is the foliage. So Dan, how was the foliage this year? I'm guessing this late into November it's done. That's the Cassandra's famous video. Which was the Cassandra's famous video? Not the Schlotzsky's. See, I go back and I see these afterwards and I miss stuff. You should have the liver and fava beans with a nice Chianti. Agreed. Pork Chop Express. Thank you, Dan. It's the high alcohol content in here. Retired farm, but fence is for deer and boiler pipes might freeze. Yeah. Okay. I thought so. I mean, because I heard you mention that you were retiring, and which is why we have the name change. But that's cool. Okay, so we're going to do the saladitas, which is probably it's probably a regular thing. These are the Cricket's brand Habas saladitas, which are the toasted broad beans, and we'll read another card first. So let's see. Oh, that's interesting. I like this one. This is fun. This is going to be fun. If you guys are ready, the question is, what type of flowers produce vanilla pods? And the answer is A, lilies, B, orchids, or C, roses. Once again, that question is, what type of flowers produce vanilla pods? A, lilies, B, orchids, or C, roses. That answer coming up right after our next snack. All right, here we go. I don't know that these are flavored. Here we go. Toasted broad beans. I think we were looking to see where these were made and we couldn't tell. But there's a guy in. It looks like a Panama hat. Here's a little trivia for you guys. Where were Panama hats made? And why are they called Panama hats? There's no seasoning or anything here. I don't have to open this from the bottom. The trips, it doesn't matter. We're all learning, right? Or some of us are learning. So that's cool. There's no, we're not grading you. There's no points here. It's just fun. Almost no smell whatsoever. They look like little tiny banana chips. But they are toasted banana. No, I'm sorry, Doodle. You can't have these. I don't think you can have these. Maybe you can. What is in them again? Hang on, Doodle. Let me look and see what's in these. I don't know that you can have these. I don't want to give you something that's going to make you sick because I don't want to clean up after you. Yeah, what's it? Where was those ingredients? Oh, here. Toasted beans, vegetable oil, and salt. I don't know, Doodle. I can try, but I don't want to make you sick. No? I'll get you a snack afterwards. How's that? Because I don't think you can eat anything here. Sorry, poor Doodle. Dogs shouldn't have fava beans. Thank you. I was guessing that. Should put hot sauce on those. Not for Doodle. That's for, of course. All right, let's try these. Here we go. Are dogs are any kind of beans bad for dogs? Legumes, I guess they are, not necessarily beans, like peas, beans. No, because I've seen dog food with peas in it. That's a legume. I haven't seen anything with peanuts in it, so I don't know if that's good. Oh, no, because dogs eat peanut butter. That's okay. I'm going to trust you, the Cassandra, because I don't know. Amy Cakey in the room. Welcome back, Amy Cakey. Good to see you again. We are just starting into our second snack, which are Cricket's brand Habas Saladitas, which are toasted broad beans or fava beans. Nice. Now, I've had fava beans like with a meal. Do you want to go out, Doodle? You want to go out there? I gotta let him out. Whoa, whoa. There you go. We'll leave the door open just in case he wants to join us again. No, again, he wants to join us again. All right, Doodle. Yeah, Amy, lucky you. He was just sitting here in his little bed earlier, and we introduced him to people who didn't know Doodle. He's like, I'm going to lick those fava beans off your face. But he's just chilling next to us here. So you get to see him again. Cool. Yeah, I do like the fava beans, though. Nice taste. And there's nothing, they're not obliterated with any kind of seasoning or flavoring or, pepper or anything like that. Chilies, nothing like that. Just plain roasted, salted fava beans. Thumbs up. Thumbs up on that. Really good. I like those. I'm going to snap my butt off tonight eating those. Thank you, John Millard. Have you not seen Doodle before? I think we've had Doodle on before, but I don't know. Maybe he doesn't always show up. He shows up when he feels like it. But thank you, John. We agree. He is a cute little dog. He's sitting up like this right now because he wants me to pet him. Unfortunately, he can't do that on camera unless he did it back there somewhere. Some are okay, like green beans. I'm not a big fan of green beans. Fava beans have PHA, phytohemagglutinin, which is toxic to them. I didn't know that. Wow, that's cool. Good information. Thank you. New show suggestion: Man versus Dude. Stoner, did you miss our live stream? Where I was eating Doodle's food? Did you miss that? Because we did. Yeah, we did a whole live stream where we were eating dog food, human grade dog food, and then we had Anheuser-Busch came out with a dog brew, which was a pork bone broth with no salt or anything in it, and then I had Chihuahua beer, which is sort of like a Corona made with not coronavirus, Corona beer with hibiscus and ginger in it, which is really good, and also a non-alcoholic beer called Hair of the Dog. So that was we called it the Dog Eat Dog episode. So if you look, it's up there. If you didn't see it, you can see that. And I guess that's as close as we're going to get to Man versus Dude. Val, have you tried the super spicy Korean instant ramen yet? Yeah, sure. So Amy, go back and look at our episodes. So we did one. Check out the Paldo, Paldo, the Paldo volcano noodles, and also the Samyang 2X, the Samyang 2X. So we have done those really, really hot spicy Korean ramen. Then we did some other ones too, I think. There's some other ones out there. There's one that we just did recently, which is pretty new. It's not Korean, but it's Asian/Mexican instant ramen, and there's a menudo flavor and pozole flavor, which are really nice. Still have some. We've done that. So yeah, or maybe just go to the main channel and do a search for ramen and see what comes up. So we've done a few of those, Amy. So just check that out. It's time for everyone to go to McDonald's. The Mcrib is coming back. The double Big Mac. I've not heard about that. Come on, Val, grab your cash. Let's go eat. Well, Sonic, I will go to McDonald's and try the Grand Mac. I've not tried that. I'm going to give the Mcrib a pass only because I've done the Mcrib before. We did a Trippy Food episode maybe 3 years ago. We did the Mcrib about 3 years ago, and it was disgusting. So not going to eat that again. I can't imagine that they got better. So won't do the Mcrib, but I have not had the double Big Mac or the Grand Mac. I will try that. McDonald's is poop. Yes, Abbott. There's zeros there. I don't know if the zeros are in the pronunciations like 00 Abbott 00, or it's just Abbott, maybe. What would you like us to call you? Because 00 Abbott 00 is a lot of syllables there. But anyways, welcome. And you're right. McDonald's is poop. Wish McDonald's would start adding fresher beef to the Big Mac burger. I would wish they started adding fresher beef to everything, because that's their weakness. Is their beef is terrible. It's awful. The French fries are pretty good actually, and I know that there's artificial beef flavoring in the French fries, but I don't care. They're good. Not big on McDonald's, but the McGriddle is a guilty pleasure. I've not had the breakfast. I had a breakfast taco at McDonald's. That was one of the times. Where Montezuma has exacted his revenge while I was on the road. That I stopped at McDonald's and got a breakfast burrito. I think it was a breakfast burrito at McDonald's, and I had to stop pretty quickly and find a restroom. So yeah, did not like that. But the McGriddle is a little bit different. The McGriddle, I think, is pancakes, if I'm not mistaken, pancakes and maybe like a sausage or something. I think I don't mind their Egg McMuffin so much. Those are pretty good. Those are all right. Probably like microwaved and everything, but not bad. The chicken McGriddle is good. Oh, a McGriddle. I thought a McGriddle was a breakfast thing. Maybe not so much because it's chicken. Chicken for breakfast. It's interesting. Interesting concept. How can they offer all-day breakfast but not lunch? All-day lunch? They should offer all-day lunch. You mean? So have lunch in the morning. Yeah, why not, right? People have beer for breakfast, right? It's a grain. Sausage, egg, and cheese with syrup pancake buns. Syrup pancake buns. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's like a McMuffin kind of, but it's using pancake buns instead, which is probably like, if you remember the IHOP pancake burger, which was a ultimate disappointment, the one at IHOP. I think I might have done better when I made my own pancake burger, but it was kind of a mess. Hopefully it was. Yeah, lunch items in the morning. Why not? Right? I see nothing wrong with that. Let's see. We did. We're gonna open a snack, read a card, and then open a snack. I didn't finish the card. Well, you know what? We'll go ahead and finish the card, and then we'll do another card, and then we'll do a snack. Why not? There's no set rules here. We make them up as we go along. If you like chicken and waffles, then the chicken McGriddle is perfect. Well, it depends, because there's probably a difference between the chicken and waffles at Roscoe's and the chicken and waffles at McDonald's. There's probably a big difference. That's just me thinking that. I don't really eat breakfast anyways. Just get coffee at Starbucks, but they should offer burgers and fries at AM. How about burger and fries at Starbucks? That might be something too. The question was, if you remember, what type of flowers produce vanilla pods? And I think you guys threw out, if I'm not mistaken, orchids. I think I saw orchids on there, and orchids it is. Orchid is a correct answer. So vanilla pods grow from orchids. Weird. I thought they grew on a tree. I don't think it's an orchid tree. I could be wrong. But I thought our orchids were like, not vines, but separate plants. I could be wrong. It happens sometimes. All right, time for another snack. Let's do a card, have the snack, read the card afterwards. Are you ready, the Cassandra, for another card? Burger King has all-day lunch. Oh, nice. Yeah, what they should have is 24-hour. Everything off the menu available 24 hours, right? Perfect. Because especially if you're on like a road trip, stop somewhere. You might be in the mood for breakfast. You might be in the mood for lunch. Just a 24-hour menu where you can get breakfast or lunch. Yeah, why not? Let's do Thanksgiving snacks, pumpkin pie, leftovers, turkey stuff. Well, maybe we can do that in the next stream. Maybe we'll do that in the next stream. We'll figure out some way to do leftovers or creative things to do with leftover turkey and stuffing and things along those lines. I think we sent the family home with most of the leftovers, but I did get the turkey and I cooked the carcass down, so I have turkey meat and turkey broth. We'll figure something out. We'll do something. Well, yeah. Is it okay with you guys if we have like a more substantial food item for our stream? Is that okay? Is that okay with you guys? We'll do that. Why not? Make a Thanksgiving sandwich or something. Had to miss out on Thanksgiving food because I have a bad ankle sprain and my husband had to work. Oh no, that's too bad. Well, I mean, again, Thanksgiving is more of an idea, right? It's like it's a day you give thanks for, that you made it another year, and so you can give thanks for that, and you can give thanks that you had a bad ankle sprain but you didn't break it, right? So still Thanksgiving, and and like I said, a lot of people missed out on Thanksgiving in general just because of COVID, right? Couldn't go visit family or anything. So it's just been a weird year for any kind of event like that. Any of the big food festivals, the Castroville Artichoke Festival, the Gilroy Garlic Festival, those all canceled. State fairs canceled. County fairs canceled. Everything, all the food events and everything, all canceled. So yeah, it's been kind of a weird year. It'll be hopefully the vaccine will work towards the end of the year, into next year or into early next year. We'll get things under control. People will feel more likely to help out and wear masks and social distance and everything. We'll get a hold on it, and all that stuff will be back next year. Let's keep our fingers crossed. If that's what you do, if that's a scientific thing to do, keep your fingers crossed. Snorkel in the room. I'm glad you caught the stream too. So we have more than we're getting down there. We still have like 2 snacks to do, and we have like just a little over a half an hour left. Wow, I'm talking too much. I think maybe that's what it is. You had Taco Bell pie you made, so go for it, Val. Yeah, do the equivalent of the Taco Bell pie with Thanksgiving food. Again, I don't know if I have enough of it. I do have some pumpkins that we had for decorations. Now the thing is, if you have not cut those pumpkins, if you have not broken the skin on those pumpkins, they're edible. All of them, every one of those pumpkins are edible. So we got a lot of pumpkin. We'll be doing some pumpkin dishes and stuff too. So that'll be good. We had some carne asada and chicharrones carnitas for Thanksgiving. That's a good Thanksgiving thing. Speaking of carnitas, if you watched my Thanksgiving video where I made the cactus what is it like? Instead of the green bean casserole, I made the cactus casserole as a substitution and everything. And I think I mentioned in it putting chicharrones in it. What I meant to say is carnitas. So you could put carnitas in that. That would be good too. But again, just remember, it's not vegetarian if you do that. Family got together. It was me and 4 other relatives. That's a nice small number. I think that's probably manageable. I think we had 6. We had 6 here. So it was kind of manageable. I miss other people in the family and I miss a bigger gathering, but you got to do what you got to do. So Christmas will also be limited during shutdown because, yeah, absolutely, Sonic, you're absolutely right. It kind of sucks, but we got to get through this. So this year was a crazy roller coaster. Yeah, and I will warn people. I will warn people in advance. Don't try not to get hung up on, hey, this year really sucked, but 2021 is coming up. And things are going to be so much better, just in case, right? So don't get your hopes up too much. Things are looking better for 2021, but I just caution, just be cautious, and don't automatically assume 2021 is going to be better, because we really don't know. But let's just hope it is, and let's work towards making it better, right? Let's make it better. I like that. That's good. Let's make it better. Drink more bone marrow soup. It will help your ankle bones heal faster. Would that work with turkey bone marrow soup? I guess you snap the bones open so you get the marrow out. Maybe that would help too. Sprained my ankle so many times skateboarding, it is not a happy feeling. I sprained my ankle once. I was installing a printer in Chicago at the American Medical Association, and the printer landed on my ankle and sprained it. It didn't break. It was a sprain, and it hurt like hell. And I was at the American Medical Association, and they couldn't help me. I had to go to a hospital anyways. So good times. My buddy bought prime rib for our 6 folks to have this year. That's nice. Prime rib. That's nice. That casserole you made looks so good. I love nopales. Yeah, they take some getting used to. Claudia wasn't really crazy, but we used her recipe, and you can see her hands. She helped me make it, but she's not a big fan of cactus. She didn't like it that much. But yeah, I think I got some left over because we made a big thing of it. We have some left over, so I'll have some. I don't know if we have green bean casserole left over because she did make green bean casserole. We might have some of that left over too. But I like the cat. Me personally, I like the cactus one better. We might have a new president in 2021. Maybe that's a sign of hope. Well, yeah. The maybe is, depending on they don't have to accept it, right? They just have to, unless they can prove that there was some impropriety going on in the vote, then that's the only way that we would not have a new president. Other than that, we'd have a new president. So, I don't know. And again, like I said, try not to get your hopes up, because Biden is not a solution. He's a Band-Aid. He's a Band-Aid right now. So, we'll see. We got to make it better. It's up to us. We got to make it better. Anybody else watching the fight tonight? I don't know what fight. Who's fighting? I don't know. Hope for positivity in the future and try not to run the place. Snorkel, you're absolutely right. Those need to be emblazoned in a banner and like put up on the wall. You're absolutely right. Mcrib isn't that great. No, the Mcrib sucks. But I have to have one yearly for some reason. Yes. I understand that. I do understand that. I had to have one once so I could do a review of it. I don't really have the need to do it, but I can see why some people would. And maybe it's a comfort food. There's no explanation to a comfort food. There doesn't have to be. I think that might be the only printer installation related ankle spraining that I know of. And it's funny because when I was talking to my boss and I told him what happened, he says, "Well, you were at the American Medical Association. Isn't there anybody there who could help you?" I'm like, "No, they're all office people. There are no doctors there." What I missed? Did I miss anything? This is going so forgive me if I'm going slow on this, but I want to keep up on the chat. Went to a hospital for a dislocated shoulder as a kid playing basketball, but it turned out I had a minute fracture in my ankle. Huh? You had a minute fracture in your ankle. You didn't know about it. You didn't know about the shoulder though. That's weird. Yeah, I get. Well, what made them want to look at your ankle? Did your ankle hurt as well, Snorkel? TL, hey, I have seen in Matt's eating collabs for years. Love your work. Really enjoy it. Thank you. Well, welcome, TL. Welcome to the room. Welcome to our live stream. We try to do this on a regular basis on Saturday. Sometimes we have to change it up a little bit. I had a job where I was working. I had to cancel one. It was a temporary job. Sometimes, depending on what else is going on, we have to rearrange it. I was worried that Christmas Day might be on Saturday this year, but it's on Friday, so we probably still do a Saturday stream. So yeah, absolutely. But welcome to the room, TL, and everybody, please welcome. Janice is already on top of it. Tom, old guy's on top of it. Everybody's welcoming TL to the room. So good. I've trained you well. Mike Tyson versus Mike Tyson. He's fighting again? Wow. We'll be making Nashville-style hot chicken sandwiches for the fight. Yeah, I'd be willing to bet that you probably make better Nashville-style hot chicken sandwiches than some of the places that make Nashville-style hot chicken sandwiches. I'm not waiting 3 hours in line for Howlin' Ray's. Hi at Matt. Oh, Maddie Hatala. Maddie Hatala. I think I'm saying that right. Maddie, I think you were here before. I recognize your name. Welcome. We had a lot of people in here today. We got a nice full room. I like it. Big room for this is safe. We don't have to worry about keeping 6 feet apart or wearing masks and everything. This is safe. And love having a nice crowd here. Thought I might have only sprained it because I hurt so many times skateboarding, but they x-rayed it and saw the fracture. Had to wear a boot for about a week. Well, fortunately, it was just a hairline fracture, not like a green stick or anything. Wow, that alcohol is really getting to me. Tyson and Jones will have to wear masks while boxing. Oh, well, Jones will have to wear ear protection so Tyson doesn't bite it off. All right, so sure, we'll do this. Let's do another card, and then we'll do another snack. So we gotta get moving here because we got half an hour left and 2 snacks left. So the question is, which country is the world's largest producer of bananas? Is it A, Spain, B, India, or C, Brazil? Once again, the question is, which country is the world's largest producer of bananas? A, Spain, B, India, or C, Brazil? We'll let you sit on that one for a little while we open up another snack. I always like the smaller chats. Well, Tybalt, I would agree with you. To like I see on Reckless Eating, they may have, or L.A. Beast, or even Ken Domick, like his chat the other day, and they have like 1,000 people in the chat, and there's no way you can keep up with 1,000 people. And even if like you guys are talking amongst each other, you know, you miss a lot of stuff. Like in Ken Domick's chat last week. He did one last week right after ours, or like it was at the same time as ours towards the end of that. And I jumped onto his chat and like I asked a question a couple of times, and then somebody else asked a question. And he goes, "I only answer questions that I want to." And I'm like, oh, okay. So maybe like at that point in time, it becomes too big to be manageable. But yeah, we have a nice size here. I tried to get to everything, and please forgive me if I don't, if I miss something. Please like. Either tell Janice, because Janice is really good at reminding me that I missed something, or you know, or just post it a second time and everything and make sure that I get that. So it's past midnight. Oh, so you are in where? You posted that, and that scrolled by Finland. You are in Finland. Oh, okay. So you're going. It sounds like you're going to bed, Maddie. But thank you for stopping in. I don't know how much of it you caught, but it's always good to see you, and hopefully we'll see you again. Maybe next week. So everybody say goodbye to Maddie and have a good night. Were other you all right or horribly wrong? Yep. Yeah, because everybody's saying Brazil. Janice says she's changing her answer to India. Janice might know something that you guys don't. Ken Domick was eating Garfield lasagna. He was eating Garfield lasagna, and I think he was going to try to eat the whole thing, but he was saying it was like really high in sodium and really high in calories and everything. And I do remember that, Sonic, because I think Sonic, correct me if I'm wrong, you were the one that was suggested that we go on Ken's live stream afterwards. But I was disappointed in his live stream. Let's put it that way. I was disappointed a couple of ways. One, that he said I only answer questions I want to answer. Two, that he was talking about how much money he makes off the channel, and three, he was talking about his collaborations with big guys like Dame Drops and stuff, but didn't really talk about little guys. Didn't push little guys or smaller channels or anything. So I was a little bit disappointed by that. I mean, still like his channel and everything, but like I said, I was kind of disappointed because I just almost felt like it's just about the money. So could be wrong. Hey, I bought one of those tables, one of those steering wheel tables. So, you know, I was on his live stream. I was as well. Yeah, last week. I thought you, Sonic. I thought you were the one that suggested that we jump on it, and I did. I didn't see you on there, but I don't know how long you stayed on there. It's great because you can talk to about everyone. Haven't seen you miss anyone. Oh, good, Tybalt. I don't want to, and like I said, just keep me honest. If you do see that I missed something, please remind me. I like to make sure that I get to everybody and I respond to everybody. So that's important to me. Big Cow Garfield lasagna. Yeah, it was weird. That was weird. Bye, Maddie. Again, yes, good night. Did I miss anything else? Snorkel says, I will take that hint and change my answer to India. We should have all crashed his live stream. He was drinking lots of beer. Well, again, he doesn't feel like he has to pay attention to anybody he doesn't want to. So even if we crash his live stream, you know, we'd have just been wallpaper. Ken is really rude sometimes. I didn't get that. You mean on his live stream? I mean, obviously not on his videos, but on his live stream, yeah, maybe. Like I said, it just seemed like the money was a big thing to him, and like I don't feel like I don't answer questions I don't want to answer. I'm like, okay, you know, dude, whatever. So I think I asked him a question twice, and he just like mine was one of the ones he didn't want to answer. So I don't even remember what it was. I think it was about durian or something. Never meet your heroes. Well, I can't call him a hero, you know, but you know, I want to work with everybody. I want to be, you know, I like to think of it as a big community, but you know, some people don't feel that way. Some people like I know that one of the times I was in Connecticut filming, And I was talking to Matt, and I said, hey, do you know Dame Drops? Like, would he be into doing a collaboration? He goes, nope. He says, you don't have enough subs. You know, he won't even talk to you. I'm like, wow, okay, sure, whatever. So that's it. I did ask you to crash his stream. I was only on half an hour, didn't see you. Yeah, because I think I was like following up on stuff afterwards and everything, and then I got in. It was about a half hour later, but yeah, that's what it was. So, snack. Thank you, Janice. See, Janice keeping me honest because we got to keep on. We got to get on track here. We got 2 snacks left, and we got less than half an hour, so we got to keep on track. All right, here we go. We are going to eat the Wild Joy Goods is the name of the company. Wild Joy Goods, and this is banana jerky. A sweet and spicy plant-based snack, chipotle lime flavored, marinated banana slices. It is vegan, it is gluten-free, it is paleo and sustainable, and there is no added sugar. So, and it looks like giant strips of anchovy. Here we go. Ken lives about an hour or 2 north of us. We thought about reaching out to do a collab, but get the feeling he'd never acknowledge us. Yeah, the Trips, I would agree. So the Trips, do you have a channel? Is your channel called the Trips? We'll have to check it out because hey, Rob Switch in the room. Rob, you showed up. We have half an hour left, but you know it's never too late. I was telling everybody that the episode that we did together is going to be coming out on Monday. So Monday we Rob and I did. See the can right there is the Hormel. Reaper, was it the Hormel Ghost Reaper chili, world's hottest chili? They said, I will not tell you whether it is the world's hottest chili and how well we did. But Rob and I did a collaboration on that, and that video will be out on Monday. So everybody check that out, please, and then give Rob's channel some love as well. So again, I just want to remind people. Especially you, the Trips. Our channel's called the Trips. We do food review. All right, we will check that out. So we are all about community here, and we are all about checking out each other's channels and supporting each other's channels, subscribing, liking, things along those lines. So everybody, when you get a chance, please check out the Trips. Other channels in the room: Janice Yamanaka. That's her name of her channel. Tom, old man in Colorado. I think that's the name of your channel, correct? Everybody check that out. Rob Switch Reviews, obviously. Food Taster TV. And the Cassandra. It turns out the Cassandra has one as well. So we're going to check that out. So please put throw it up there so that people can check it out. And let's do that. I just opened this bag and it has a really funky smell. I'm not crazy about that. Ian Kiner is also small potato. Sticky dumpling is small. Hefty food is small. On YouTube, there's only room for the top foodies, I guess. Yeah, I guess. And the thing is, the top foodies stick together, but that's not always the case. Look at Reckless Eating. Reckless Eating, they have, I want to say they have about 650,000 subscribers. Not the millions that like people like Name Drops has, but he is all about supporting the smaller channels, and does a lot of collaborations with people and pushes people. I mean, he did it with us when we were small. Reckless Eating did it with us when we were small. So yeah. LA Beast is always open to stuff like that, if you can get him, but he's a really friendly guy, really into helping people out and everything. So it's not everybody, it's just it's the way some people are. I guess it depends on whether you're doing what you love or whether you're doing it to make money. So I just got a tube of terror from Johnny Scoville. I can't wait. Snorkel, do you have a channel as well? Is this something you're gonna do on video? We'll check this out. Peep This Out is annoying. Yeah, and in the annoying camp is Joey's World. Really annoying. I can't watch, he's just so over the top that I just can't. I mean, I watch it for the train wreck factor sometimes, but I just, and then he's always out of breath, and I'm looking at him going like, I give him 2 weeks. He's got 2 weeks left. But whatever. Old Tom is in here. No, not Old Man Tom. Tom, who has a channel called Old Man in Colorado, but not Old Man Tom from Reckless Eating. No, titled. That's a different Tom. And this Tom is, I guess we'll say old man, just like I would call myself an old man. We'll call Tom, the Tom on here, an old man. And Old Man Tom from Reckless Eating is not an old man. So. Did I miss anything? There's a lot going on here, and we're trying to snack. Matt Zine has been nothing but amazing to me. So has Val. Nothing but respect for Trippy Food and Reckless Eating. Thank you very much, Rob. That's, like to pass it on. And, like I said, I don't have a huge channel. We just broke 4,000 subscribers, but if I can help other people come, I'll do it. I do it. I love the interaction. It's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun filming with you the other day, Rob. It was truly a lot of fun. I heard L.A. Beast is one of the nicest people. He really is. And it's not like he keeps up that he does have a persona, but at the same time, he is really a nice guy. I've met him a couple of times. He's a really nice guy. I think he's not in LA anymore, though. I think he lives in, I want to say New Jersey. I think he's in New Jersey now. Joey scares me. Yeah, I'm just afraid he's gonna die on camera like one time. He's just that high activity, and I'm afraid for him. Tybalt, I don't think you insulted old guy in Colorado. I don't think it's just that I could see the confusion. His name is Tom. His channel is Old Guy in Colorado, so I could see the being confusion with Old Man Tom. But I don't think you don't have to apologize, Tybalt. I don't think you insulted him. Time to eat. Thank you, Sonic Jet. You're absolutely right. It's just a really weird smell. And this is called jerky, but it's like, what the hell is that? It looks like some kind of like flatworm or something, like a roasted flatworm. That is the weirdest thing. It's supposed to be a banana? That's weird. Sonic, I know it's dried banana, but it's just like, really? That's weird. Do Randy Santel. I don't know Randy Santel. I'll have to check out Randy Santel, and then I'll do Randy Santel. If Randy Santel will do us. So that's the thing. See, I told you, Tom did not take offense to that. I didn't think he would. If you called me Old Man Val, I wouldn't take offense to that. Look at this. Looks like a rib bone. Yeah, I just look like some kind of like snake or worm or something. Looks like the skins. Yeah, Bob, I think you're right. It does look like a banana skin. It's weird. Looks like a giant pecan. I don't know what it looks like. To me, it looks like a fish, like a anchovy or something. Well, let's eat it and find out. Randy Santel works with Raina. I've worked with Raina. I like Raina. This is weird. Wow. I'm getting the capsaicin burn from the Chipotle, but not the Chipotle smoked pepper flavor. There's a hint of lime. There's no salt. The banana is sweet, so you get the sweetness from the banana, even though there's no sugar added. It's really sweet. Some like it hot. Yeah, that does actually have it. It does have a sneaky heat to it. It does catch up with you. The texture is really weird. It's not the texture of anything you would think a jerky would taste like. It is like, what would I describe it like? It has the texture of a Swedish fish. That's what the texture is like, a Swedish fish. This is bizarre. That pepper almost tastes artificial, but there's nothing artificial in here. What's bizarre? That looks more like a banana, or like a fried plantain. Yeah, Sonic, there is some banana flavor there, but there's also that heat from the capsaicin. But I wish I could eat as much as Raina. No, you know what? In my younger days, I might have been able to do like volume challenges. I can't now. I can't do that. I don't miss doing that. I mean, I don't say like I wish I could eat that much. I don't. I like to savor the food. As you probably see me fail every volume challenge I've had, like that I've been eating everything, because I'm savoring the food and I'm reviewing the food as I'm eating it. So it's like I could only eat 3 hamburgers at one time. I don't know how many I could eat. I guess it depends on the hamburger. If it's one of those In-N-Out burgers with that skinny ass 3-ounce patty, I might be able to eat 3 of those. I could easily eat 3 White Castle burgers, But yeah, that's a lot. Randy Santel seems very likable. I'll have to check it out. Show reminds me of Man vs. Food. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm surprised Molly Shirley doesn't have more followers. How many does Molly have? Because Molly's a monster. She has a really interesting personality. I've never met her personally, but I know that a lot of the Reckless Eating guys know her. But I enjoy her channel. I just like the way she eats scares me. It really does. Texture like Circus Peanuts, Val. Yes, actually, Tom, I think you're right. It does. It is almost like Circus Peanuts. Does anyone watch Brian Ames? So charismatic. Now, I have questions about Brian Ames, though. Brian Ames got that Hormel chili before it was actually released. I don't know how he did that, because I contacted Hormel and I couldn't get it. It's interesting. Oh, Fat Burger. I love Fat Burger. Food Taster, you're taking off? Good to see you. I will check. I will catch up on your show after my stream. I'll check up on that. But always good to see you. Hopefully we'll see you next weekend. Oh, by the way, Food Taster, send me an email, Val@Trippy Food. I want to talk to you about possibly doing something. When I was teenage, more normal In-N-Out burger order was 4 double doubles. Oh my, 4 double doubles. My God. I don't think I could do that kind of volume. Got kicked out of a pizza buffet for eating too much. Did you pull up a chair? I'm gonna give this a thumbs down. It's not. I mean, it's weird. It doesn't have a nice jerky texture. Like I said, it's more like a Swedish fish texture or a circus peanut texture. I'm getting capsaicin heat, but not pepper flavor. It's banana sweet. Just not. I'm not digging it. Thumbs down on that one. No. I can eat a dozen donuts and a whole large Papa John's pizza. It has to be on a workout day. I couldn't do that. I don't think I could do that. I think maybe 3 donuts would be my limit. About 3 donuts. 2 triple cheeseburger, 2 chicken sandwiches, 2 burgers and fries, and 2 cookies from the. My God! Oh my God! I would be dead. I would be dead. Like I ate like a plate and a half of food at Thanksgiving, and I was just like I couldn't move. So I don't know how you guys do it. 4 guys in their late teens with the munchies. Yeah, I guess that's how you do it. Yeah, let's get the banana jerky. Thumbs down for me. All right, let's go back to our question. So our question was, which country is the world's largest producer of bananas? And the answer was Spain, India, or Brazil. I think most people were saying Brazil until Janice says, I'm going to change my answer to India. And then everybody else changed their answer to India. And the correct answer is India. No surprise there. So, all right, we got one more snack left. We have just over 10 minutes left. I think we're doing okay. We didn't get to talk about stuff. I wanted to talk about stuff, but you know, if we get to it, we get to it. I just want to go where the room goes, right? If you guys want to talk about something else, we'll go where what you want to talk about. I get sick of hearing me talk about stuff. So if you guys have questions, if you guys want to talk about stuff, rather do what you want to talk about. This is your time as much as it's my time. That beer was making me burp for some reason. It's weird. It's good beer though. No, it was Sonic. It's India. India. I'm sorry. Did I say that? I thought I said that. India is more dry. Well, India is a very, very large country, so they have a wide variety of climates. So I imagine in the south, it's pretty tropical in the south. It's probably dry farther north, or maybe like over near Pakistan. It's probably drier there. But like I said, a big country with a lot of different climates inside it, sort of like Texas. I like to hear about what you want to talk about. Well, we do. That's me. I'm never afraid to spout things out. So we go ahead and do it. The hot sauce. No, let's put the hot sauce. Let's put the hot sauce on the fava beans. I think that'd be the best because it's just the fava beans, the roasted fava beans with salt, right? So I think that's the best substrate for our hot sauce. Well, but you know what? Because this has extract and it's 1 million on the Scoville scale, I think we're going to eat the hot fries first, just so this doesn't, obliterate the taste. I want it again. So let me revisit this, especially for the people who are newer in the room or who came into the room later. This is Andy Capp's hot fries. Now, Andy Capp's chips or fries have been around for decades, a long time. I may have eaten them when I was younger, but I don't remember. So it's been that long since I've had Andy Capp's, and we mentioned it on the live stream before, and Janice had heard about that. And so when we met Janice in Orange County, she gave us this big bag of Andy Capp's hot fries. They are oven baked. I don't know if they were always oven baked. I suspect they may have been fried at one point in time, but now they are oven baked. But they're still around, and they're made of with corn and potato together. So let's give this a shot. These are hot fries. They may have a coating on it. I'm going to open this upside down. My time, your time, it's everybody's in this class's time, Mr. Spicoli. Class, Mr. Spicoli has brought us a snack. I don't know. I like that. I'm going to put that up on the board and make sure you get full credit for that. I don't know. I'm going to use that myself. Mr. Hand, is Mr. Spicoli going to pass this semester? I don't know. Fava beans with some liver and Chianti. Yeah, Sonic, you came in late on that one. We that one several times. It's always fun. So we're going to have some fava beans with a nice hot sauce. A nice Chianti. Ooh, a fun banana fact. The reason banana flavoring tasted so different from actual banana is because it's made to resemble a species of banana that no longer exists. That is a fun fact. Like I said, I think everybody should learn something every day. These are a really weird texture. Now they're baked and not fried, but they taste fried. All right, Tom, good for you. You waited. Somebody else said that they had a bag and they already started eating them. Was it Sonic? Was it Stoner? Was it you or Sonic? One of you guys had a bag of these and you'd already started it even before we started. You'd already started eating them. Those are nice. I like the texture of that. It almost has a texture like if you've ever had like coated fries. I think they put, Tom, you would know this because you were in the restaurant business. They put like a cornstarch or maybe something on the fries, the coated fries. So they have that kind of coating on it. And these are kind of like reminiscent of that. I'm sure these are like completely artificial because they're both, you can definitely taste the corn here. These are corn and potato. I think you taste the corn more than the potato here. It says hot fries, so they're not really that hot. I like them though. I like the flavor. I like the taste. I like the texture. I don't know about hot. You guys are gonna have to help me out here because like I don't want to I'm tempted to give them a thumbs in the middle because they're not hot and they're listed as hot. But I kind of don't care because they're really good. So I don't know. I'm a little torn. Yeah? Or that? What do you guys think? Given the criteria I gave you, what do you think? Yeah? Or that? That's because it says hot fries and not really that hot. So should I give him the benefit of the doubt and give him the thumbs up because it's good? Hard to say. So I'm looking to you guys for that. They look like carnival foods. A little bit. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that at a carnival or like the county fairs, which usually have that stuff. Big Mig banana was replaced by the Cavendish, who's now threatened too. Oh, yeah. I'm sure. Like corn is the same thing. Everybody's used to the corn that you buy in the market and everything, which is all this the yellow corn, the nice even rows and everything. But if you ever have like native corn, it just blows it out of the water. But we're used to that kind of bland corn. Some bags are hotter than others. I like them though. Yeah, I like them. I like it too, Tom. I don't. It's not an issue whether I like them. I do like them. That's why I'm thinking thumbs up. But I'm just thinking thumbs in the middle only because it says hot fries and it's not really that hot. It has a little bit of a burn that comes in afterwards, but not not crazy. They do have a nice flavor and a very mild heat. Yeah, I agree with you, Tom. I agree with you completely. Thumbs up for you. Yeah. Maybe they can't legally say. Maybe they can't legally say fresh, but it's hot, like freshly made. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't taste artificial. Mustard. That is mustard in it. Mustard is one of the spices in there. You would think it would be more spicy and have more of a kick. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give it a thumbs up because they're good. I like them. They're good. I just wish that they delivered on the heat. The heat kind of comes in afterwards. I do get like a little bit of a lip burn, a slight lip burn. Not anything really, really hot. You know, white guy hot. But yeah. So okay, it is what it is. So let's do our again. These were from Janet, the extreme heat hot sauces, and we are doing Ass Blaster today. I don't know the difference in flavor. It seems like they're going with capsaicin heat rather than flavor, but we'll give this a shot. Who's taking Stoner? You taking off? Stoner, always good to see you. You're a regular fixture in this room. We will talk to you soon, and hopefully we'll see you next week. But have a good week, Stoner. I'm like trying to peel that little plastic off, and the whole label's. Look at this. The whole label's coming off. That looks like habanero orange. You guys see that? It's like habanero orange. What is the weirdest food you think you have ever tried, Val? The weirdest food. Maybe the fermented skate, the hongio. Didn't like it either. That was probably the weirdest, I think. I didn't think about that. I mean, like, you know, some people could say the capybara was weird, but it was delicious. And so maybe not weird so much. Just the fact that you're eating the world's largest rodent. That part's weird. This is a lot. This is a lot more liquidy than the other one was. That should be enough. I think we just did like a tiny dab last time, but maybe we could go a little bit more. So again, this is Ass Blaster. Let's see. Oh God. I feel like the movie Aliens, where that their blood would like burn through the various levels on the decks. I think that's it feels like that's what's happening in my tongue right now. Like where it touched, it just feels like it's burning a hole straight down. Damn, that's hot. Not a lot of flavor though. A lot of heat. A lot of heat. It's concentrated. So I think because I put like a you know, a certain amount there, and it's like where it was on my tongue really burns a lot, but my whole mouth is not on fire. So this seems to be like very focused, more so than the one we had last week. I don't know how I would rate that, because I mean, they say it's hot and they deliver on the heat. They don't really tout the flavor, so I don't think we have to take that into account. So I guess, you know, they say it's extremely hot. They deliver on that. So I guess that would get a thumbs up. I guess. So that is hot. That is really, really hot. Tybalt, what would you consider a weird food? Well, let's say, what is the weirdest food you've ever eaten? And what do you consider a weird food? Like, what would you say? Like, oh, Val, have you ever eaten this? Because in my opinion, this is a really weird food, even if you haven't eaten it. What would you say? Like, I guess I'm trying to like focus on what your definition of weird is, your degree of weird is. That is hot. That is really, really hot. But like I said, it's not one of those things that just kind of explodes and fills your whole mouth with heat. It's very focused. Like where it's touching your tongue is really hot. Dang. That's got some burn to it. Time for some more. Hardywood Christmas Pancake Imperial Milk Stout with spices, honey, and maple syrup. It's a nice seasonal drink. And again, room temperature, I think. They say 45 degrees. I say room temperature is fine. Tom, thank you. Don't make me leave early, though. We have another minute. We have another minute to go. And I will take it, sipping it. Did I miss anything? Is there anything that you guys wanted to talk about that we missed? I mean, we probably can't get into a really detailed conversation because we don't even have a minute left. I'm really sorry about that. But hopefully, I got to everybody. I hope everybody had a good and safe week. It's great seeing you guys. This is the high point of my brother's calling me. Well, I'll call him right back. The high point of my week. I always look forward to this. I love the interaction. It sounds like there's some new channels on here that I need to check out. I will do that. I love working with you guys and the collaborations that we do, helping your channels and everything. It's kind of a crazy times, right? So we got to kind of stick together and we got to help each other out. There should be more. That's more love, right? More love for each other. Let's make things better. It's up to us to make things better. But remember that it's crazy out there. So please, 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 I can't ask you this enough. Be careful. Take care of yourselves. Take care of other people. And we will see you soon.